Hi everyone, my name is Silkyfeather and you can call me Silky. We are having a, little live action from Meet Kevin in 7 minutes. And a little change. Everyone's chatting over here and I was trying to read up and I can't and they want me to donate. Hi Kevin, I have a question. Is it true that if this bill gets passed, people who applied for EDL grants will actually get it? Ooh, that's a good question. Well, I just donated, I don't know, $10. Nice, someone said he just sells drugs now since he doesn't have a job. Ooh. If anybody knows, medically, I suffer from severe nausea, and I have no idea why. That's ridiculous. There's a lot of people that watch this dude. I'm excited to find out what he's, giving away. I know he said something like, Kevin, you the man. Hey, everyone. Everyone has something weird to say or something different or whatever. Yeah, 5 minutes, guys, 5 minutes. So, I hope everyone's staying safe. I'm so happy to be here today, and hoping all you guys are enjoying the variety I'm trying to bring to the table with my characters' appearance. Always changing it up, keeping it fresh. Try to get them to go over $10. No one's going over $10 yet. Oh, someone did a 10 and a 5. So you see, I could be like as undercover. I could be a donator and make them they'll raise it. Isn't that funny? This dude drives a Tesla like we need to be giving him money. I don't know. I mean, I'm confused. I thought I did it. So weird. I swear I just gave him money. Oh well. I'd like to be seeing this right now. Too much news. Let's go. Do. I don't know how to get back to the show chat. Oh, I see. I think. I have a roommate and he doesn't know I'm live, or he doesn't know I'm recording right now. Here it is. There. Top that. Come on, everybody. $20. That's nice. And if they see my name, maybe, when welcome to, I want to know what's going on. Did he say something? I'm a member. I could just. I mean, there's no way humanly possible. Anyone, unless you're a super good fast reader, I'm not. And to see who the message is from. Oh. Excuse me. How can you ask, how was everyone this morning? Great. What are you saying?
Am I the only one who feels like I've never been so engaged in politics, yet now I kind of despise it? We're going to talk about the giveaway in a moment. So far, in case you want the link, go to metkevin.com/og5. That's like og is 5. Metkevin, not me, Kevin. Metkevin.com/og5. And we'll pull that up in just a moment. But I want to just say, what we've seen over the last 5 months, in my opinion, is really a breakdown of what we, like literally a collapse of what we were taught in school was a well-functioning machine of checks and balances. Yet now, instead of thinking of Congress and seeing like a patriotic schoolhouse rock theme song in the memory of, I'm just a bill sitting on Capitol Hill, we can't help but think that we're just leftovers in a system that prioritizes those with more money and not less. And that's because the theme over the last 5 months, especially as I've pointed out on this channel a lot, has really been if you own a business, you own real estate, you own stocks, you get bailed out first. And no one bats an eye at bailing those folks out again. Hedge funds got millions in forgivable loans, basically grants. Massive corporations got injections to the bond market, thanks to the Federal Reserve basically saying, none shall fail. We have a money printer, and it goes, brr. Oh, with the people? Yeah, we can help the people. We got to ask Congress about that. Stock market skyrockets. Everybody else gets screwed. In fact, I'm pretty sure that the only V-shaped recovery we've seen is the stock market. And of course, now the real estate market skyrockets. skyrocketing, which never really fell, at least not yet. Senator Rick Scott this morning said, just give the taxpayers their money back. He made this reference that if Congress just spent the money they spent on all the stimulus programs and gave it to unemployed Americans, every unemployed American would get $57,000. Obviously, most of us have seen just a fraction of that, yet obviously need more. Instead, corporations and the stock market have gotten the lion's share. And half of us don't own stocks. 90% of us don't even own a business. And half of us that own a side hustle maybe got lucky and maybe we got $1,000 from the SBA or a loan that we can repay from the SBA. And many more of us got left behind. And in the future, this is a long time in the future, there's a link for it in the description. I plan to do some kind of real estate fund or stock fund or something that's accessible to the masses. But for right now, the big thing is trying to come together and convince Congress to do what they need to do to help us. Many more of us, especially our heroes and essential workers, never took a day off work and never got a real thank you from the government. Some of us were fortunate to take mortgage forbearance because maybe we're fortunate enough to own a home, yet some estimates say that half of us who try to get mortgage forbearance get their arms twisted into loan modifications designed to destroy our credit. And instead of getting 12 months of forbearance and loan deferment at the end of the loan, or deferring our payments to the end of the loan, some borrowers end up getting offered 3 months of forbearance and told, once those 3 months are over, pay up or sell your home or ruin your credit. And that's despite Congress having passed a law that says federally backed loans can get 12 months of forbearance. And Fannie and Freddie saying you can defer these payments to the end of the loan. Banks don't care, yet they're also the same ones getting bailed out right now. All the liquidity that's being printed by the Federal Reserve, propping up banks and corporations. I've seen the letters. Banks are literally ripping people off, and the Fed is propping these institutions up. And so at the same time as we as a society face struggles over what's coming next and what's coming first, we're debating, what do we expect? A bankruptcy crisis? A small and medium-sized business bankruptcy crisis? An eviction crisis? Is that going to lead to a foreclosure crisis? Are we going to have more homelessness than we've seen in the last 20 to 30 years just because we can't act and help the people? In the meantime, our government suggests, well, maybe it's just time to find something new. And that's their reference to, look, your old job is gone, just find a new job. Well, that's not that easy when you have a family to care for and you have bills to pay. And it's even harder during a pandemic, during the worst health crisis we've seen in the last 100 years.
I'm so sorry, guys.
This decade will, in my opinion, be known as the decade of frugality, not like the roaring 20s we had 100 years ago. And that's really as we try to separate ourselves from the government, which the government right now seems more interested in legislation that's written by and passed for special interests than legislation by the people and for the people. And the worst thing is, the government might have to cancel recess next week. Yet, amongst all of the massive anxieties, today I want to hold, some kind of a giveaway. So, by popular demand, many of you asked that I do smaller donations rather than a few large donations. So, we're going to do exactly that. Thanks to all of those of you who support the channel and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. Usually I do these live streams every day at 9 a.m., sort of on a private basis. But I'm really grateful I get to share this all with everybody today. So what I'll do is go ahead and go to metkevin.com/ and that's Met, M-E-T, Kevin.com/og5. And we'll go ahead and pull up some names, and we'll kind of just do a sort of a random draw as that comes in. I'll also answer some questions, so I'll pull up questions here, and we'll kind of freeze frame here and see what we can do to pull up some questions. But I really appreciate all of you being here, and it is kind of sad what we're seeing right now, and hopefully, I have faith that we're going to see this pandemic end, and we're going to get some real I can't really say real stimulus, because real stimulus, let's be real, would be like what other modern countries are doing. Some sort of monthly
no
support.
idea what he said.
All right. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and do some questions. Thank you for joining. I appreciate all of you that come take a look at the stimulus updates that I give. I try to give all the updates that I can every day and give you the most insight and perspective that I can. All right, so I'm not going to be able to mention send anything via just tags that you put here in the chat. I would really recommend just go to metkevin.com/og5. So let's go ahead and start and do just that. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and export that. In the meantime, let's answer some questions. the $10,000 EIDL, there's been a lot of talk about the $10,000 EIDL coming back, and that's partially because there was a bill introduced to do just that. Because the EIDL was supposed to be a $10,000 support line for small businesses. But of course, the SBA comes in and says, $10,000? Nah, the people don't need that. Let's just give them, how about, I don't know, $1,000 per employee. That's so much discouraged people from even bothering to sign up. Let's see here. So we've got Zelle tags, we've got PayPal tags. Okay, let's take what we've got so far and put them in a random generator here. Okay, pick a random item. Cool. So that's spinning. The interesting scales work. Oh, good. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, random generators can be a little funny. Let's use a different random generator. Anyway, we'll get that working. The EIDL, so it's on the table, but it'll be interesting to see if we actually, again, it's not being discussed between Democrats and Republicans, and that's it's something that was introduced, but it's not being discussed. metkevin.com/og5. And yeah, you can choose if you want the YouTube course. Many of you know that I have a YouTube course. You can pick the YouTube course. It's on pre-sale. If you don't want the YouTube course, you can just pick cash. The YouTube course gives you, if you pick that, it gives you a little bit of a better boost. Okay, so our first winner is William Dinning. Let's see what you wanted. William, via Cash App, chose the $250 via the Cash App. So let's just do that right now. Let's answer some other questions that we have in the meantime. Welcome. Yeah, if you already own the YouTube course, that's fine. You could ask for the money. Sorry, what is it? What did we put in? Oh, it's $250. Oh, it's $250 cash. Oh, instead of $275. That's what it is. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Cash App, William. And I do want to answer questions, too, while I do this, because I know sometimes it's boring just to see somebody sit and, Cash App people. So how do we Cash App? William Dinning. Do I have to push at or the $sign? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, there you go. So that's out. Let's do some more. Again, metkevin.com. If you put your tag in the chat, it's not going to work. Why not 2 free stocks from Webull? That's right. You could get life insurance and 2 free stocks from Webull. You guys are funny. I see a lot of you post that in the comments. They're like, Kevin, you forgot to mention the Webull and life insurance. Okay, let's do it again. So let's do someone else here. Let's grab the list. Okay, pick one. Yeah, next one is Spencer Runzo.
I can't even get to the damn website, and he's going so everything.
Wanted the 250 cash via Venmo. Looks like I'd say about 30% of you so far in this first batch are looking for the YouTube course, and the rest of y'all are looking for cash. Which I don't blame you. Right now, things are just it's such a rough time. I wish we could just go back to normal. I think about all of the people, because I worked at Jamba Juice, I worked at Red Robin, I worked at Hollister. I just think about all of the folks in industries that are so hard hit right now, and how we really need. Here we go. There's not much. I mean, you can't just say, okay, let me get up and go to a different restaurant. Let me just get up and go to a different retail store. Like, your experiences just got tabled. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's terrible. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, crowdfunding is a big thing right now. Thank you for the $5 donation. Crowdfunding's huge right now because, thanks for that, Chris. That's actually how in the future I want to be able to work with you all and help everybody be able to invest in real estate. Do some kind of crowdfunded campaign where if you have like $500, you can get in. All right, Jared Saltman's next. And then this is just the first batch, so I'm going to pull up second batch here for in just a minute. So if you have not gone to metkevin.com/og5 yet, do that. So let's see what other questions we have. It's Metkevin. You might be typing in Meet Kevin, folks. If you get a 404, make sure you type in Metkevin. Metkevin.com/og5. Some says I'm breaking up. By the way, if you have questions, feel free to ask. Hey, Kevin, are they going to do anything for workers who kept working? Right now, they're not. And to me, that's what's very frustrating, is that I see nothing coming for the essential workers who stayed working. It's kind of like, it's almost like, oh, well, you weren't impacted, so you're fine. And it's just sad because, it almost seems like a slap in the face to people who really kept the country moving during that time. Okay, so Jared wanted 250 via Venmo. Pay. Winner. Okay, cool. Alright, so that went out. What kind of camera do you use for videos on here? You know, so I use the Canon R. OG5 doesn't work. You might have to put lowercase OG. So let's just pull it up together here really quick. Let's see if you can see it. OG5. Okay, hold on. Yep, we'll have it. So this is what you want to see. This is the giveaway page. So we've done 3 giveaways already. It's metkevin.com/og5. All right, let's see what other questions that we have. So winner, congratulations to the 3 of you that won. IRC had to pay rent today. Yeah, no kidding. It's the beginning of the month. Rent is due. So okay, let's do another draw here. Let's do the random list again. Okay, JW. Okay, a cash app. Okay, let's go to cash app. Cash app. 250. Okay. $sign. That's funny. They put the app sign at the bottom, but they really need $sign in this. JW Smith. JW Smith 08. I'll make sure I send it to the right. Jonathan Smith. There we go. Confirm. Winner. 250. Okay. Also message me better than world. .world. Oh, .world. That's an interesting domain name. But yeah, gosh, I think all of us agree. We want this pandemic to be over. This is so tiring. And I'm tired of Congress too. Like just at first it's Mitch McConnell's in power. Oh no, now it's not Mitch McConnell. Now it's Democrats and it's Democrats and it's the White House. Forget everything Mitch McConnell has said. Done. Shocking. All right, cool. So let's grab the new list here and let's do it again. The old list. So the new list will include all of the people who signed up early. Okay. So next is DJA Mess 22. DJA Mess. There you go. Looks like you wanted the Cash App as well. Okay, cool. 250. Even though like 30% of my YouTube course, it seems like it's mostly going out in cash, which is fine with me. And really it's your choice. I don't want to force y'all to go into a course, so you have the choice. You pick the button you want. And that's the thing. Most of us right now, we need money just to be able to pay some bills and get ahead. So DJ Matt, that's a Venmo tag. Here I am trying to put it in Cash App. Oh, that'll do. Okay, love it. Yeah, thank you for that. Oh, I appreciate y'all. What software do I use for the flow chart? Yeah, the flow chart. So the flow chart, I really enjoy. I use iThoughts. Really great flow chart. Great software. And, I use that for all of my note taking. Okay, DJ Matt. There we go. Dylan. Okay, so let's get Dylan his money here. Hey. Oh, I got to put a description in. Winner. Hey. Okay, let's see here. What else do we got? Not a robot. I'm not a robot, no. I do think sometimes there are people who are robots on YouTube. And the day will come when news gets delivered to you by robots and not people, and that's scary. Okay, so what are we at now? I think we're at 5. Little link is not working. metkevin.com/og5. You know what I'll do is I'll put a link. I'll put a link in the description. Give me 1 second here. I'll put that in here. What other questions do we have? I'd rather learn from you. Yeah, it is interesting. I mean, it's true. You can definitely make money on YouTube. It is true. So somebody asked what happened to the ADU mailing list. So it actually still exists. I don't collect emails. I think that's metkevin.com/adu. I don't collect emails in there anymore. But I do plan in the future to talk more about that. .com/og5. And fund is here. Kevin.com/. Oh, here is that. There we go. Okay. And then program. And then, yeah, remember, if you sign up for the course, you can use the coupon code Larry to join the course if you want to. You don't have to. Some people ask me, like, oh, Kevin, I forgot to add the coupon. Just email me. Okay, there we go. Okay, so if you refresh now. Oh, wait, hold on, not yet. There we go. Okay. If you refresh now, you should see the links in the description as to how to enter. I'm not a simulation, Subgram. Okay, let's do another one. Let's pull another random generated here. Let's do random picker. Okay, next up is a phone called in. That's funny. So that might be an issue because I think JCheeks20. I wonder if I need your name to be able to send you a Zelle. That would be an issue. If that ends up being an issue, then I could always just do it later. I do have to add a name. Okay, that's all. Well, what I'm going to do, JCheeks, is I will email you. JCheeks20 at email. And we'll get that fixed. So I can't send that. I can't send the Zells right now. Sorry about that. Okay. Feel free to ask questions as well. Thank you, by the way, for the donations. You really don't have to do that. I'm supposed to be the one giving money to you all, not the other way around. Dependent money is rolling out for people who haven't received it yet. I just received mine this morning. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. That's really good. I do reaction videos to all my videos. Oh, really? Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Now I'm nervous. I mean, like, do it. Hey, that's awesome. Again, you got to go to the website for me to do the random generator here. Sorry about that. I know that adds a step. I'd love to be able to just do it through, through this here. So we got a PayPal number here. I can do a PayPal right now. Unless PayPal makes me put in a name as well. I guess I should have thought about that, but I didn't. Can sole proprietors get both the PPP and unemployment? You actually can. I did a video on that a while ago, but you could get the employee retention credit. You could get the PPP. You could get unemployment. What you really have to do is PayPal email address. You should be able to put an email address at the beginning, because the website does put an email address at the start. But yeah, you can. You just have to overlap these things, or prevent overlapping. They don't want you double dipping. So you can't use unemployment, but then also pay yourself a payroll at the same time. You can take unemployment retroactively, then stop taking unemployment, and then go to work and pay yourself with a PPP. That's the way to do it. 37.25. And really, that's what the PPP should have been for, just small businesses. Like the fact that hedge funds got bailed out is just such a disgusting slap in the face to people, in my opinion. Really, really messed up. Okay, so I think this is winner number 6 or 7 now, going out with friends and family. Here we go. I always send money with friends and family. I hate sending it. I hate using the other. If they're going to do Heroes Fund, how much would it be? Well, so the Heroes Fund would give $1,200 per filer if you qualify by income, and it would also give you $1,200 per dependent, which that's actually kind of great, especially if you're pregnant right now, because if you have that child born this year, you'd be able to claim them as well on your tax return next year. Can you do a discount on your YouTube course today? Yeah, there is. Use code Larry, and y'all can sign up for that. Code Larry, that's a good one. That's supposed to be like Larry from Impractical Jokers, right? I got denied my EIDL loan. I did get the one-page grant, but I have 3 employees. I sent a reconsideration and got denied people credit. Yeah, and that's why it's so miserable. The PPP, you could get, millions, or you could get up to $2 million for free, and they won't even audit you. Yet, small business tries to get a repayable loan through the SBA, and you get your credit run, and it's not good enough? Seriously? Come on, how messed up. Okay, so next winner is Jordan Elegante. It's a Venmo tag. The link should be in the description. If you don't see it, you can refresh. And you'll see. You can also go to MetKevin, not MeKevin, metkevin.com/og5. So currently we've got Jordan /Elegante. Okay, @ yes, I don't know. Remember to use the website, not the chat. Not that I can really moderate what's happening in the chat. Signed up through website. Okay, all right. Let's send. Thank you for the donation. Seriously, like no need to send donations. I'm the one doing the donation. Okay, send. Okay, so I think it's 7. What kind of mic do you use? Usually I use a Sennheiser 416 shotgun. How long have you been making YouTube videos? End of 17. Just started my store in January. You don't have to pay tax changes for PPP loans. Yeah, so Silky, you should actually be able to get a PPP loan just using your two-date payroll statements. And if you don't have payroll statements, you can actually use your bank statements. And the way you do that is you want to turn out your bank statements, go through them, highlight your expenses, highlight your income, and divide your income by months, and then show, hey, look, this is basically what my pay was. And really the burden is on the banks to help you get your PPP loan. Okay, so the burden's on the banks to help you. All right, I'm going to export the latest audience that we have right now. So that's exporting. So we'll do more here. Okay, so this next contact that has 4,788 of you, and I'm going to delete all these emails afterwards. Don't worry, I'm not putting you on like a marketing list or whatever. I'm just going to delete all this stuff. The point here isn't to market to you. It's just kind of do something and answer some of your questions as well. Can you do a new credit card video, not the Apple Card? Why don't you like the Apple Card? What's wrong with the Apple Card, man? Come on. Picked up 4 units, totally gutted for $56,000. It's under the square footage for a sprinkler system, and I have the space. What are your thoughts on converting it to a 5-unit? Yeah, just be careful you don't overspend. Look, if you're paying $56,000 for a 4-unit, you got to remember you're probably in an area that might not be appreciating as much, and so right now you might be taking advantage of the cash flow. But what do you do when that goes away in the future, or it starts declining? So I don't know that I would make massive capital expenses. Obviously, I'd have to see the area and stuff to really give you a more better conclusion here. Okay, so I got to Apple Pay a number now. How do you Apple Pay a number? I'm pretty sure I have to message somebody first if I want to Apple Pay somebody. So let's do that. We've got. You know what I might do is just write these things down and do these things later. Apple Pay and email address. You didn't write me a number there. There's no cell phone number here. Okay. Well, I'll put that. I'm just going to save these winners on a text edit, and then we can give away more money. How about that? I like that idea better. Okay, so winners. We'll save that to the desktop. Okay, so that was Juarez B89, one of the Apple Pay. So congratulations. How do you keep tabs on the rental market here? The easiest.
I have to refresh so I can
and
get
look at your
that
market
link.
every day. This is why I don't love working out of the area, unless of course you go there regularly. Can't enter my PayPal. Just put your phone number in. Okay, site redirect. Yeah, if it redirects to Meet Kevin, it's because the URL was wrong. So remember to put in metkevin.com/og5. Yeah, I know it works because almost 5,000 of you are in it. And it's in the description, so if you refresh, you'll see it in the description there. Or you should, at least. Alright, what else do we got? Okay, okay. Alright, well, let's put a phone number in. Put a different email in and a phone number then. So, what else do we have? Other questions here. If we're still in this mess and Dems take over the Senate and presidency, will we have another stimulus? It's possible. It really depends. Right now, coronavirus searches for testing and for symptoms are declining. And that declining trend is a really good sign. It's not conclusive evidence that for sure we have a win coming up, right? But it's definitely a good sign. If that U-turns, yeah, we might see more stimulus in the future, which means we might be doing these videos for a while. Okay, Working Bassett. You just won. Working Bassett wants the YouTube course. Yay! They're the first winner to want the YouTube course instead of the $250. So congratulations, Working Bassett. That's a value of about $275. I should have really made the value like $200 cash versus $275 value for the course. That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We'll stick with what we got. Next one, Daniel Brink. Daniel, I should probably keep track of this so I don't go bankrupt. Daniel Brink. There we go. Daniel Brink wants a Venmo tag, wants the cash. Okay, so I'm saving these, and then I'm going to deal with this after. I've got a little bit of a crisis that I got to go deal with that popped up. So I'll have to go deal with that first. But I'll send these, before lunchtime today, probably. Landlord just raised rent. Any thoughts? It's not uncommon for landlords to be raising the rent. It depends really how much they raise the rent, and you should look at your market. If you look at your market and you go, okay, well, the landlord raised the rent, and then you look at the market and you go, there are no rentals available, well, then you have to suck it up and take it. It's a little insensitive.
You guys, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to end my session here. Don't look at my mess. I wasn't prepared for the live show and I was trying to get my bench done. Anyway, this is Silkyfeather signing off. Thanks. Like, subscribe, and share.